So hi everybody, this is Cristina from DashStrom Run Clubs, and I am here with Ashlee in Kansas, who recently graduated from our program, and she has been so amazingly nice to, to come on here and to share a little bit about her experience with us. And I'm super grateful because like this has been a weird week for me. And so Ashlee, thank you for being here. Um, so Ashlee, the point of these are just short testimonials about what your experience was like, where you were at and where you are now. And what I love about your story is that when we first talked, you weren't thinking that this was going to be a run club for you. It was something that it was going to be focused more on your husband. So, and I kind of like we worked together to kind of change that view from you. So can you tell me a little bit about that experience and then like what made you decide to put your pants on and be like, okay, this is my business, and then where it ended?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So this was something, starting a run club was something that my husband and I had talked about doing for quite a few years. He's a high school track and cross country coach, and we're both runners, but we always thought that this would be something that he would start, I would help him. And we just found out over the last few years, especially even with the COVID year of having some extra time, it just didn't happen that way. And so that's, I had found you, Cristina, and I think it was probably just through emails that I clicked on something at one time and something got me. I honestly don't even know which email got me, but it felt like I need to go seek out like how we can get this thing started. And even when I did that, I felt like it was gonna be me getting the ball rolling and then hand it over to him. And very quickly you changed my mindset. And I think that was honestly like kind of the hardest thing for me to get over that, because it had never been the way I envisioned our run club to be. But I think once my husband and I talked about like, okay, this could be my thing. Like I can reach a bunch of kids that he can't reach, clearly because he doesn't have a lot of extra time right now. Then once I changed that mindset, like we were running, like we were ready to go. And I had his support, which I was a little nervous about because I kind of felt like he was the one that knew more about running than I did. But yeah, I'm thankful that I got the ball rolling, and with your help, changed my mindset on that so that we could be where we're at today.
So where are you at today? Like, because you like literally you started your business 2 months ago, right? Or 2.5 months ago. So from having absolutely nothing to now, like where are you now?
So I'm going to say we, because he was helpful this summer and he joined me. So we did 3 camps this summer, 2 of them summer camps, and they were just mini 3-day camps. And we had 2 different sessions at a park. And then I just finished up one out in a neighborhood. I got contacted by a neighbor and when we come out and do a group, like a mobile group for their neighborhood. And so we've got 3 camps under our belt, and they all went really well. We kind of stuck with like the kindergarten through 5th grade age, and it worked really well. I think if we had more on a tipping point than other, then like it wouldn't have worked, but I think they went really well. Each of them were great learning experiences for me. And I'm currently gearing up towards fall. So we kind of have a few dates in place and locations secured. Now we're just in the promotion part of that. And I think my heartstring was just to like be able to reach out to these grade school kids and capture something after school. And so that's more so than like adding something else in the evening for kids, because I know those can get pretty busy. I really want to capture that time after school so kids can do something and not just go home and get on the screen. And I saw an opportunity at my son's elementary school. And so that's really where my focus is this fall, is to try to reach out to families and give them another opportunity for their kids to do right after school.
That's awesome. So how does it feel that, because again, like when we first talked, so I'm saying 8 weeks, maybe it was 10 weeks, I don't know. That we talked, that it was like, well, I'm going to help my husband start his business, to now you're like, well, I have a business, like I have people that I don't know paying me money to watch their kids. I remember that was like a big tipping point for you. It's like somebody I don't even know has paid me money to do this for their kids. To now you have a business that, that is moving forward and that it's growing. How does that feel?
It feels really good. Yeah, it does. Again, it's kind of, it's completely different than I have ever envisioned it, but it's pretty awesome. And I think, again, I just every day, like taking this leap of faith, like I didn't know all the details and how it play out, but I just see how like, just there's this connection with myself and our community and other moms. And like it just feels good. And I feel like it's just getting started. I feel like I've made connections with moms who have their kids have been in our first camps that I think are just like the seeds, right? They're just like I'm excited to see what happens down the road with just even potential coaches that are kind of on my radar, like moms that are like, this is so awesome. Like I can tell maybe their full-time job is not really what they want to be doing, or they'd love to get involved with an after-school program. And so I think that's what's kind of cool, is just to see how everything is coming together and where it's going to go.
Awesome. So for a mom that is watching you out there and she's like researching us or thinking about it or not sure, what would be your advice to Ashlee of 2 months ago? What would be your advice?
Honestly, if you kind of feel that tug, like this is something you're called to do or you want to do, or if you're looking for that outlet, I would definitely encourage other moms to do it. I'll be honest, money is always like a thing for me, like, and that was kind of a hurdle, but I also felt like when it came to grips with that, I just felt like, okay, this is an investment. And obviously my husband and I cannot get this off the ground without some extra help. Like there is definitely value in your program, the accountability, the mindset that was provided. And I think that honestly was the key to getting us to where we're at and where I'm at right now. And so I've tried to do things on my own, whether it's like start little businesses, and it's hard. Like I feel like no one is supposed to walk alone. And so I think there's so much value in this program because you have the community. You have other moms who are literally doing it in different states, and it doesn't feel like competition. It just feels like a big group helping each other, and everyone's in different phases, but you can bounce ideas off of each other. And so yes, I would encourage moms that if you have a desire to work with kids, if you're into fitness, running specifically, there is an opportunity for you to share your gifts and reach out to your community.
Awesome. That was perfect. Well, thank you so much, Ashlee. I'm going to leave Facebook, but don't hang up with me just yet. But guys, if you are interested in starting your own run club, then book a call, dsrunclub.com/apply. Let's have that conversation. And I always tell people, like, if I can't help you, I will be 100% honest and I will tell you, right? So when you came to me and like, well, my husband wants to do this business. I was like, I don't know how to, like, I don't think that's the best way. Like from my standpoint, I can do this instead. So I'm 100% honest and transparent. And, when we bring somebody in, it's because I want a story like you, Ashlee, right? Like somebody that we're able to take from 2 months to do something that they've been thinking about for years, but just didn't know how, and get you to that where you want to go. That's, if we can't do that, we will be super honest about that. So thank you for sharing your story, Ashlee. Thank you, everybody. And we'll catch you soon.